Hola, hola guapetones, hoy os traemos el vídeo de...
Gringo, deja claro
que México es la columna vertebral de América.
I'm going to speak some truth right now. I may get some blowback from this and may piss some people off, and you know what? That's okay. I want to talk about American workers and Hispanic workers. I want to talk about the truth, about the real backbone of America. I recently had an issue at a property of mine, and it was an electrical issue, and man, I had 20, 30-year freaking journeyman foremen that had been doing electrical all their freaking life, trying to figure out this multi-unit. The property's 130 years old, and all kinds of old wiring with new wiring and circuitry, and one unit was working, one unit wasn't working, and was mixed and matched and all screwed up whatsoever, right? And we were putting new meters on, new panels in,
Bueno,
everything was just all jacked
electricidad.
up. Nobody could figure it out, man. I had freaking guys there for 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. One guy, 3 guys, 2 guys, groups of guys, foremen, journeymans, trying to figure shit out, right? Everything was just got worse and worse and worse. It was a circle jerk and a cluster F of just continually troubleshooting that wasn't going anywhere. Nobody could figure it out. I mean, I was getting people were telling me the place is going to burn down. We need to rewire the whole place. I said, you know what? Hold the frickin' show, man. I said, you know what? Called up my Hispanic crew. Boom. They showed up. I called them last night at 7 p.m. They showed up today at about 1:30, checked everything out, did some diagnosis. The guy showed up with one guy and a helper. And keep in mind, I had, at some point in time, I had 3, 4 guys, 2 guys, 5 guys. I mean, I'm talking about probably 20, 25 hours into troubleshooting this old Victorian property, right? And it just, everything was just it's a story, it's a talk, it could be this, we might want to do this, it should have been that. Frickin' let's assess this, group meetings, frickin' just obvious. I got tenants that are out power, food going bad in the refrigerators, people without heat. I mean, this is a serious frickin' situation. I said, you know what? Put the brakes on the whole thing last night, called my Hispanic crew. They showed up today. 2 guys, 2 frickin' guys showed up today, and within 2 hours sat there like a frickin' well-oiled machine, like clockwork, streamlined, troubleshooted, diagnosed the whole frickin' situation, had both units up and running, everything frickin' fixed, like it was just another frickin' walk around the block and a day in the park. So I want to say this to anybody going, oh man, you know, these guys are, you know, they're not paying their taxes, man. They're taking our jobs. They're this, that, and the other, man. But you know what? I'm here to tell you, they deserve your job. They deserve the money they make. They deserve to do what they want with the money they make, whether they're sending it to Mexico, whether they're paying their tax or not. These guys suit up, show up, no talking, tools out, no stories, getting to work, hoodies on. They're not talking about it, they're doing it. A lot of the crews these days, man, and other
no
crews
hablar,
and trades, they're sitting there talking about it, wondering about it, thinking about it, analyzing about it, frickin' whatever about it, not getting shit done. And these guys are getting in and getting it done. And I'll tell you right there, man, I hate to say it, that right there, the Hispanic community is the backbone of America. Like it or not.
La neta, grandes palabras,
Brutal, o sea, realmente es algo que ya hemos visto en muchos vídeos, pero que tú lo piensas y es verdad, gente con estudios, gente que se pasa 4 años en la universidad estudiando y tienen que analizar y tienen que, ay, espérate que tengo que hacer un estudio, luego el presupuesto, porque claro, es que esto es muy complicado. Llamas a un mexicano,
viene, te lo arregla,
ni te lo analiza ni nada, te lo arregla para toda la vida, lo tienes arreglado y lo tienes en un momento. Y además ha dicho que venían grupos, que se estaban 8, 10 horas y todo, y que los mexicanos estos que les han venido han sido 2 Y en un momento lo tenían
Y
arreglado.
dice, los mexicanos sí merecen tu sueldo, ustedes tienen miedo, sí merecen tu dinero, sí merecen todo de... No sé qué más palabras dijo, contó una historia, ¿no? Ahí un poquito de todo, pero sí, la neta que es súper interesante lo que este hombre ha dicho, enrollándose con una historia, pero bueno, tiene sentido.
Pero tal cual, porque la historia que he contado es que los otros no se enteran de nada.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, that right there, the Hispanic community is the backbone of America.
Y como dijo
Like it or not.
la columna vertebral,
a much better place to live for sure in 10 years, probably over any place in the world. The Mexican tourism department is estimating that the tourism in this area is going to grow to 50 million people in 5 years. That, to me, doesn't quite seem possible because we're sitting right now at like 15 million people in tourism, 15 to 20 million, and growing that all the way to 50 in 5 years seems unfathomable. What Mexico's doing right now is, it's not just the Mayan train. They've finished construction of the Tulum airport. They're building a railway that's connecting the East Coast to the West Coast to compete with the Panama Canal. I think it's just a start. To be honest, I think it's just a start for Mexico. I think you're going to see a lot of really cool things happening from Mexico because there's such a large amount of money coming into the country right now from all the manufacturing that's going on here. The next, economic superpower.
La neta que así es,
¿Cómo se llama esto? Los que saben, los economistas... Los
que saben y dicen la verdad.
Los especialistas, lo que va a decir, los especialistas hablan y dicen la verdad.
Y el mundo reacciona.
Sí, está demostrado. México en 4 años más o menos ha hecho cosas alucinantes que te explota la cabeza de saber que un país en tan poco tiempo ha hecho tanto. Porque es que al menos, no sé en Estados Unidos, pero al menos en mi país eso no se ve. O sea, es algo que te paras a pensarlo y dices, hostia, tienes que temer a este país porque realmente este país va a ser el mejor país del mundo.
Totalmente, familia de guapetones. Tanto el primer gringo como el segundo están hablando palabras muy serias y muy importantes, muy responsables sobre los mexicanos, que nos hace sentir muy orgullosos de la raza, la verdad, sinceramente, porque nosotros es un ejemplo para nosotros los mexicanos que y dale hasta conseguir lo suyo, y así es un ejemplo para el mundo.
Y con todo, no solamente con infraestructuras ni con trabajo forzoso, sino también yo he visto, he conocido en México gente que le ha costado la carrera que estaban estudiando, le costaba, pero que han conseguido sacársela, gente que hemos conocido y que nos han explicado su vida y que han acabado trabajando en empresas impresionantes, de esas que vas paseando por Reforma y ves esos pisos tan altos, y cosas alucinantes, que el mexicano puede conseguir lo que se proponga. Yo creo que el mexicano tiene en su ADN algo que dice: tú, si te fijas en un punto, lo consigues. Porque no conozco ni un mexicano que no haya querido, o sea, que haya querido y no haya podido, porque realmente lo luchan con ganas.
Así es un orgullo admirar a los mexicanos. Familia de guapetones, si les gustó el vídeo, por favor,
dejen un buen like,
suscríbanse,
y nos vemos
en el próximo vídeo.
¡Mua!